In my latest neck video, I was asked to do a comparison from day 1 to day 40, so today I will put them side by side to show the transformation over time. So I started training my neck after a huge back injury that caused pretty much all of my muscles to atrophy as I couldn't move one arm and was stuck in the same position for months. I started with a 16 inches neck and let me tell you it grew pretty fast. So for the first few sessions I only did neck extensions for some reason. You can also see that I was wondering if I should do this every day, but I ended up going for 2 to 3 times a week at first. I started this journey at 70 kilos and of course bulked up since then, but my weight varied a lot throughout those 40 workouts as I've had some issues during my bulk, but maybe I'll talk about this in another video. I even think I was heavier than I am now at around day 26, so yeah, unfortunately, I think this made me lose a lot of gains in the neck size. I only started doing neck extensions too on day 6, also I don't know why I put some pictures of me as a kid, looks like I was really enjoying that moment there. But yeah, some pretty interesting insights. After only training the front muscles 2 times, they were already appearing in day-to-day life without a pump. You'll see that they got much bigger as I started taking a lot more pictures from the front at that time. This is where the gains are getting crazy. My traps were growing a lot at that time and it really started to make my neck look huge. Also sometimes I did neck bridges as you saw, but it was pretty rare as I had to do this on a mat and people were looking at me a bit weird at the gym. I hated my physique back then, but looking back now, I find it pretty good. I was lean and added a bit of size to my frame, as I remember I was around 74 kilos when those pictures were taken. I feel like you're never satisfied, even though I find myself too small and want to bulk up a huge amount still. After day 14 I stopped training my neck for more than a month and got back to it with a buzz cut apparently, and it doesn't even look like I lost this much size. Also I'm skipping ahead in the comparison as I pretty much look like the same for a few days. Here I've made a mistake, the day 24 is supposed to be day 23. I believe I also skipped a month there because of how much my hair have grown between the two. I feel like I've made a lot of gains on day 26 and 27, especially the front muscles part and this dog, as I think I started training sides by doing static holds around that time. There you will see how much the traps activate on the left, it's pretty interesting, and also sometimes I used some old clips as it started getting dark at around 4 PM when I did my neck workouts most of the time. When I did not have enough light to record, I just used them, but I of course still trained. Alright, we're almost at day 40 now, and I feel like that from day 35 to 40 I started making a lot of gains again, pretty much on all parts of the neck, even my traps. Also don't worry, I will actually compare some pictures with the same angle at the end so you can see how much I truly gained after 40 neck sessions. On those clips I'm at around 83 kilos, so pretty far from my peak weight, which was 89. And if you're confused on why there is sometimes months or weeks between some days, it's because I haven't been consistent at all with my neck workout and ended up training it 40 times in a whole year. And even by training it so little, I was able to get it much bigger than when I started, but of course, it could be more. So I started this journey with a 16 inches neck and managed to get it to about 19. For a long time it stayed at 18 and I didn't make much progress, but looks like I got out of it. And for those wondering if I've had any bad side effects, here is the response.